People in the northern part of the Upper River region of the Gambia lack good roads. The conditions of the roads put pregnant women at greater risk when they need medical help. Crossing the river to get to the main hospital in Basse is a nightmare. Nursing mothers having to carry their babies on their backs, traveling many kilometers on dusty or muddy roads, tell the burden poor roads have on maternal and child health. Traveling to and from Basse is not a pleasant journey for villagers from the woolly end. Local canoes and boats are used by those who do not have the patience to wait for the scheduled ferry services at the Basse crossing. For others, their livelihoods depend on buying and selling goods at the bustling town in the region. They rely heavily on old battered vans to transport their goods and livestock to the opposite end. Family relationships are vital in the Gambia as a result of the endless social commitments in naming and wedding ceremonies and reaching out during sad times such as funerals. Traveling becomes unavoidable to fulfill such social obligations. However, having to cross the river or drive on bad roads is a hassle. For most people, taking public transport or the luxury of owning a car is taken for granted. This is not the case for the majority of the Gambians in the rural areas. In 2016, President Adama Barrow became more familiar with the poor condition of the rural roads and the daily challenges many Gambians face in reaching out for health, education, and other social amenities. Since then, he promised that infrastructure would be a top priority in his administration if he is elected. Indeed, Gambians trusted and chose him to the office to expect him to fulfill his promise. Many people took his pledge as a mere political campaign rhetoric. In December 2017, President Barrow announced that his government would construct 2 bridges and a 50-kilometer tar road in the Upper River region. A network of ring roads and bridges will connect the northern and southern regions of the country. Skeptics still question this grand project's viability. How dare President Barrow raise Gambians' hopes that his government, with the support from the People's Republic of China, could build tar roads and bridges across the River Gambia in less than 5 years. It became a hot topic on the news, social media, and other communication outlets. In December 2018, President Barrow took the country by surprise when he courageously laid the foundation for constructing the URR roads and bridges project.
Connecting the 2 banks through good roads and bridges in Basse and Fatoto will also facilitate the movement of people, goods and services across the river. Livestock and agricultural goods would also flow freely to enable more market opportunities for farmers and those in need of such commodities. In short, the project will generate a momentum that will solely promote greater social cohesion.
For many years, Gambians have become accustomed to incomplete political infrastructure projects, roads in particular, to the point where skeptics continue to question how Barrow's administration will ever connect the northern and southern parts of the URR. President Barrow kept monitoring progress and possible impediments to the realization of the URR project. He would not allow anything to become an insurmountable obstacle to the development of the country. During his holidays in his hometown of Mankamangkunda in April 2019, the president undertook a surprise visit to get a first-hand briefing on the work progress in Basse. As the work progressed, the president conducted a tour of the project site and crossed the river using the temporal bridge the workers were using. The Chinese ambassador to the Gambia, His Excellency Ma Jianxun, pledged that the bridge would be completed and handed over to the government in the following year. The Barrow administration made a dream come true for the people of URR, constructing 2 bridges across River Gambia and Star Road from Wuli Badala to Yoruba Wall. This road connects to the main Lamin Kota Pasamas Highway, leading to the Fatoto Pasamas Bridge. On the Fatoto side, the main road links from Fatoto onto the 50-kilometer road connecting back to Basse. The main Basse-Koine road passes through 2 other bridges at Sudawal in Kantora and Chamoy in Tumane districts. Commuters and settlers from the north to the southern part of the URR have cause to celebrate.
Nte Fatmata Conte Kerwan Badala Jambota Janne Ntel de Sankay Medami Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamina fo kontano Kantu nung nga bata kolembala takinu nyimba la jang kantu wato nin sama fonata pour mbete la janyame aka koleya mol bulu bake aka koleya wadoli ka montro la mat wati fulatale ibe jiyo kono e mario ibe taka na konton taboli wadola be ka letle bar sa ya felenti kabire nyimbiri jo dam tamole jankay e alhamdulillah fo kontano no kay na yele tamole a nte few fennim fono la foka kontani kama satalla tentu ka jayi ka president Barrow ka tentu ka jayi.
Assalamu alaikum ntele mo ali mbedo ko la basi bada la jang ntede la karo ayen konta nyaadi lundo jang anene keta suto talan saba feritiol hani mo kilinte jang baratite jang feritite jang nebi la kulungo aselta santo atinyatale ntela bunga amanjam fa jang so ambulance fula kilingo bota fode kunda kilingo bota jana kuraw ibe korne kan abe sone kan kendeke sonte wultale ko mbadu ngata ngaje jube nata rek ngawolte ndinko e dobe je musukono malemu kabri ngatendi rek ya samba base a wuluta wo ko ay muso nyin kontan ay driver kontan ay no si nyin kontan muneketa nyintete oje ama mola nombata ade be mina kan nata da neville be wol fana la fen ko manfit na yata pongo be jang yalla be tambila fit motalo na fo ambulance be jang Gambia birjoñing ontede la karo ay kontam parce que mo men ka tay jang asiyata mo keme sabati membe do ko la jang amantam bi mo tan saba andu mo keme saba nafa asiyata mo tan saba imake barola jamano a benta woleka a doku keda ala harje a keta ala jamano ka ay doko ke ay kontan bakala ndebe kuma kilim fulaye ay moluma ko ontol membe jang ontol fana ngamuta dula soto parce que ntola baludula eslo boni je pam
mina kay ko men tuba ko wela parce que yetteralla andi lumbu goddo ko rix hunde fono wawi hebude jommum kono non so o dum do gasi dum ko yettoralla haray wulli sandu wulli wes wulli isandu haray me yetti alla mojja especially minen ko men teachers.
Indeed, the ring road has connected 5 of the 7 districts in the URR and extends to Sando from Yoruba Wall and Jimara on the main road from Basse. President Adama Barrow, Gambians salute you and your government for making the people's vision of the Gambia come true. Indeed, this is a promise made and a promise kept.